Yo, YouTube, what's good? Celibate Scotty bearded monk back again with part 2 as promised. Batteries are real low, so let's see how this works out. But I'm walking back to my spot, so I might as well do this video for you. Part 1 was about being humble, man. This video is about temptation. Temptation is going to be your hardest bit, you know? You're going to be tempted to do stuff, man. There's going to come a time where you're going to start to question yourself. Is this even worth it? You know? It's only a nut, right? But I want to tell you, man, stay strong. Remember what you're doing it for at all times. You don't fight temptation, you just run. Every man that has ever tried to live, who's been tempted by women, if he ain't strong enough, he's crumbled. Look at some of the most fiercest men, whether it's in the boxing ring, whether it's kings, they've all been brought down by women, right? Giving their strength to her. So the best thing you can do is not fight temptation. Don't be arrogant, like I was talking about before. Don't think to yourself, yeah, I can handle it. You know? I've been going for like 3 months now. I'm gonna link this girl, let her sit on my lap, let her grind on me a little bit. A little smooch here, a little smooch there. I can handle it, I'm good. No, the fuck you ain't. If you got a plan, and you plan to get somewhere financially, whether it's changing your location, buying a car for yourself, whatever it may be, every man's got their thing they want to accomplish. You're gonna have to run. You ain't got no choice in that. You ain't got a choice, man. Running from temptation is the only way you can defeat temptation. A guy once said to me, right? I won't go into the story, but it was a personal issue. And because he knows I'm a boxer, I like boxing and like MMA and stuff like that, he was saying to me, why do you do in that situation? And you call yourself a fighter? And my response to him, I said, sometimes the best fight, or the best way you can fight, is not to fight at all. Not everything is worth your energy, man. If you try and play with temptation too much, you will fall. You will fuck up. So just run. Get out of there. You ain't always got to punch it up. You ain't always got to shoot it out. Just go, man. Just be smart. Run. Live to fight another day, you know? Just run. Like Forrest Gump was doing. Just running, man. Anyone seen Forrest Gump? When he was younger, and he was in that little leg frame, and then boys are picking on him. Forrest Gump didn't try and fight, did he? What did he do? He ran like Jenny said. Run, Forrest, run. It's not worth it, man. I know they look good, you know? The jeans are real tight. It shows off every curve, every butt cheek. bouncing up and down, real jiggly, real giggly, right? No one cares, man. Just run. You know what is real sexy? That money. And when you buy a money counter, right? And you put about £6,000 on that money counter. Oh my gosh. And you hear that money machine. Then you hear the beep. There's time for everything in life, man. Every man gets his time to be him. But you gotta make a decision first. Like I said in the other video, man. Life or death, but you can't have both. You can either have life or death. You can have women or you can have money. Which one do you prefer? You know, put your head down, grind for a year or two, maybe even 3 or 4. And then pop back up richer, more stronger, more powerful. Maybe with some more influence and you can make some real moves. But you got to do the groundwork first, man. Think about it as in a construction sense, right? There is no house that's built from the top down, right? They always lay the foundation first, then build upwards. And if your house is built on weak foundation, it won't stand. Impossible. You got to force that. You know? That's like when you go up in the gym and you're real skinny or slim. You got to build your legs up first. And then your abdomen. And then your chest. And then your shoulders. And then your biceps, you know? But you got to start with them legs first. To the fucking calves. Then the thighs. You know? Balance. It all starts at the bottom first. Just like a man's life. It starts from the bottom first. And you work your way up. You know? You move into a nice place. You're on the ground floor or second floor. And you say to yourself, you know what? I want to be in that penthouse suite, man. But you got some work to do first, right? Couple years of grinding. And then you start to elevate. Got to put in the work first, right, fellas? Temptation will always win. Look at the man that had the wisest man that ever lived. 700 wives, 400 concubines.
Okay, by the way.
That was a strong man. But he was tempted too much. And he failed. Most High didn't cut him off though. The Most High still gave him favour. Even though the females turned his heart away from the Most High. But the Most High said, I know this ain't you, man. You gotta just run and save your strength. Like Samson, you know? He wanted to be all lovey-dovey with the girl, pillow talking. When she asked him, how are you so strong, man? How are you so strong? because he was a stone cold soldier. Asking him how he got some strength. Then the female found out his strength was in his hair because he opened his mouth too much. What did the female do? Got him set up.
They keep kicking you though.
Got his hair cut for him. Then after his hair was cut, lost his strength, lost his confidence, and lost his life. But had he just run from the girl, still strong, he would have lived to fight another day, man. But that female law is so powerful. That's why the scriptures say her mouth is slick like oil, but she's bitter like wormwood in the end. How many examples of that have you seen? She sounds good when she talks, you know? Whispering in your ear. All that shit you want to hear. Deeper. Faster. Harder. We've all been there. Come in me. Hell no. And then what happens? You put a baby up in there, and then you start to realise, this girl ain't for me. Then the bitterness sets in. Then you start playing games with your seeds, right? It's not worth it, man. Learn to abstain. But I said, man, the abstinence journey is not something that's for everyone. But every man should do it. You know, even if you're new to the concept of this, just go a week, man. Say to yourself, you know what, I want to go a month, 30 days. That is a big achievement. Especially if you ain't used to that kind of life, you know? Then say to yourself, you know what, I want to take it further. I want to go 90 days and 100 days. And then 365 days, you know? You can do it. But the secret is, you can't do this thing if you got a girlfriend, a wife, always around female. You have to completely isolate yourself for a certain amount of time, just disappear. And then pop back up. I've always said this, man. Most men change their lives when something traumatic happens in their lives. Whether it's a breakup or something. Someone dies around them. And then they get depressed and down on themselves, and that depression turns into, you know what, I'm going to start working out, I'm going to start doing this, doing that. But why can't you just make a decision before it gets to that point? Why can't you decide to be your best before it gets to them points? Content dropping constantly, man. Remember, run. Just run. Don't fight, just run. Celibate monk, I'm gone.